We have a special guest that's going to be joining us today, and I'm going to bring her right on the screen. Tierra, how you doing?
Hello.
How are things?
Things are good. How are you?
I am excellent. I am excellent. I want to talk about your business, and everybody likes sweets. I think at some point in time, you are a pastry chef,
Yes.
and your business. Let's talk a little bit about this. How did this come about?
So I have been baking probably since I was like 3 or 4 years old. I used to bake with my grandmother when I was really little in the kitchen. And as I got older, I would experiment on all types of mixing stuff in her house. Some of it I got in trouble for. But as I got older, I realized that was my passion. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create flavors and desserts that would just bring people to amazement when they ate it. So I studied hard, got into one of the top culinary schools on the East Coast. And after I graduated, I messed around, baked for family and friends for a while. And then about 2.5 years ago, I made it official. I got my LLC. So now we're out here. Now we're making. I do events. I have baked cakes for USAA Today authors, and I've done pop-ups all over the DMV. So
Okay, okay. And your business is called what?
Tierras Dessertz. So it's my first name with an S, and then the word desserts with a Z. Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is your website.
Yes.
And so it talks a little bit about what you said and how things got started. And then also, if folks want, so you have a menu here. And so let's talk a little bit about some of the top sellers. Like what are the most popular things?
I would definitely say right now, going into the summer, I would definitely say is my cheesecake jars and
Mhm.
my chocolate covered strawberries. I do
Okay.
do infused, so my chocolate covered strawberries have the option of getting alcohol shots added into them.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
so I normally do those. They're huge sellers at my pop up. Those are something that I always sell out of, or I have people ask me to bring them. And then my cheesecake jars are something I started doing this year. I normally sell a ton of them at all of my pop ups. I do different flavors from red velvet to chocolate chip to Oreo, vanilla, strawberry. Just kind of any flavor that's kind of seasonal flavors that people are like, hey, do you have this? Let's try this. I throw them into different dishes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And so you yourself, what do you like? What is Tierra's favorite?
Oh, strawberry shortcake. That's my go-to. I want it for every birthday, every Hanukkah, every Christmas, all the holidays. That is my go-to dessert, like best ever.
Yeah, yeah. And so you said that you started cooking at an early age. As far as your family, what was the I don't know what was the reaction when you started the business?
I think my family was excited. My grandmother is like my VIP customer. She orders every time I post a new menu. She's ordering something from her church for her church for herself. She's always been like one of my top supporters. Her, my mom, my dad. They were all super excited. Um, they all told me do it the right way, get an LLC, do your taxes, all that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that they said that. So many folks don't understand how important that part is.
Yeah.
So how was it hard for you to
For
to go
me,
legit,
I'm
quote
not
unquote?
I'm not the best business person. So what I did is CCBC offered some cool class that they did because of COVID. So I went, and so now I'm in business school. And I graduate hopefully by the end of this year.
Okay.
So I was able to get my pastry degree at school, and now I'm doing my business degree. So I'm learning all the ins and outs of the business side of it, so that everything can be squeaky clean. I would say the hardest part for me is just keeping track of paperwork, but I am a tech savvy person, so now I have everything on my computer. my phone, so I can just key in all my information and it does the work for me, which I love having access to.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That is good and very is very important. So when you getting those sales and those big contracts are coming through, you got to report that stuff and take the tax out
Absolutely.
and all of that. And then a lot of times, some of those big contracts are not going to come unless you have the paperwork, unless you're official. Unless you're official. So you were talking about pop-up shops and other things. How can folks bring you to their events or let you know about stuff that they want you to do for them?
So I'm on about every social media platform I think there is right now, unless they've created a new one. Instagram, Facebook, everything is at Tierras Desserts. It's one word, so it's my first name with an S, no space, the word desserts with a Z. So they can reach out to me on Instagram. That's normally where I check that every day. Or my email, which is tierrasdesserts@gmail.com. Sending me any of those on any of those sites. You can get in contact with me. I also post on my Instagram, if not daily, at least 2 to 3 times a week. So if I do have any pop-ups coming up, like I have one this Saturday at Carroll Park, we're starting at 12 o'clock. We'll be out there for a few hours. Me, myself, a bunch of other great vendors. So I normally post all that information on my Instagram and my Facebook as well.
Yeah. So I guess describe what happens at a pop-up shop for those that don't know.
So a pop-up shop is basically when a bunch of cool, dope vendors get together and they basically sell whatever they do. So from t-shirts to food, desserts, makeup, clothes, accessories, artwork, just any small business thing. A lot of people do, like, what they did during COVID. A lot of people started new hobbies like resin art. We basically we set up our tables. We're there for, about 4 hours, and we try to go to parks and stuff like that, and we just welcome the community to come stop past, support our small businesses, come buy from our local business people that we have come.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. I got you. And like you said, folks can contact you. So you make cakes and like you can do like wedding cakes and things like that.
Yeah, so I always tell people anything you can draw on a piece of paper, I can make. I've had
Wow.
I've had
Okay.
people come to me. I did a Vaseline cake, a cake that looked like a little jar of Vaseline for one of my clients last year. I've
Vaseline.
shower cake. Yeah, yeah. I've done Vaseline cakes. I've done. I did a cake that looked like a Jeep Wrangler. I did when my son turned 3. I made him a Lightning McQueen cake. So I do custom cakes, custom desserts, custom anything. If you want a cheesecake that tastes like peanut butter on one side and crispy cream donuts on the other, like whatever you can think of, I can make.
Yeah. You come up you think of it and or they think of it and you can make it.
Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. And again, the website for folks to order tierrasdesserts.com. And so you say you're pretty active on social media.
Yes.
Now, so aside from baking, what's your favorite food? Like aside from desserts.
Yeah, I just like to eat in general. I would probably definitely say like I'm a Caribbean lover, so oxtail and rice.
Okay.
I could probably eat that every day.
Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Beans, I'm a little so hot dogs and beans. I'll do fried bologna. I'll do stuff like
All right, all right. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So we definitely have to get together sometime. I want you to prepare prepare something like when we have the cameras there with you in the kitchen. Yeah, I
that.
want to
Okay,
do something
definitely. We
like
can
that.
do a little cooking show. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
up for that.
yeah, yeah. So we definitely got to do that. But thank you so much, Tierra. And tierrasdesserts.com is the website. Again, run that social media down.
So on every social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, it is Tierras Desserts, TIERRASDESSERTZ. At any social media, including TikTok. We are there all. I'm open, darn near 24/7. So I have very flexible hours. If anyone wants to call and pre-order, I just ask that if you have an event, please call me more than 24 hours in advance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have
Definitely.
had those orders that are 24 hours notice.
Yeah.
that we're kind
those aren't fun. But I'm sure that if it can be avoided. Sometimes people wait to the last minute, but if you got advanced knowledge of what's going on, it just makes it better.
Yes.
Less stress. Again, tierrasdessertz.com. Tierra, thank you so much for hopping on and talking to me. And like I said, I'll reach out to you behind the scenes so we can do some cooking live. That I think that'll be cool.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.